Hello, in this video, I'm going to show you how to write your own affirmation statements. Sounds interesting? Join me. Hello, welcome to Take a Step to a Better You. Today we are learning how to create our own affirmation statements. I'm going to discuss this, so please join me and meanwhile get somewhere to write because I think this is cool. My name is Sherifa Nakalem. I'm a business owner in Virginia, USA. If you are new here, my videos are about sharing what I know, and I'll continue to learn. Like today, I'm sharing what I'm just learning, and I'm very excited. It's about affirmations. The other videos are about earning money online through affiliate marketing. I also share motivational videos just to ask you to take a step to make your life better. And please, if you are new, consider subscribing if that sounds interesting. And also click on the bell on the right so that you get notified when I have a new video. My videos have been like 3 times a week, and now I think soon I'm going to go like every day. They'll be short, but every day. Maybe some longer ones, depending on what I'm teaching. Like today, this one is going to be a little bit long because I have to describe things. But I have a goal here, if you are new, of having on my channel 100 videos by the end of 2020, December 2020, December 31st. And this is video number 80. So I have 20 more to go. So I need to do them like, I don't want to lose content, the value. I still want to provide you value, but more videos. So they have to be a little bit shorter. So if you've seen me before, thank you so much for coming again. But I want to introduce something to celebrate my viewers who keep coming and who watched me to the end. In fact, I think I may start with this video today. People who stay with me and watch to the end and leave a comment that really shows that they followed what I was teaching, I'm going to start picking out some comments and talking about those people and their channels in the next video. Like when you comment, depending on when you comment, but I'll be just picking out comments and then appreciating those people and putting their video on the screen. So please, this is just to appreciate you. No pressure. You don't have to watch to the end if you don't want to watch to the end. But people who like my content, I want to honor them like that. And soon I'm going to introduce a t-shirt, Take a Step to a Better You. For those of you who are interested, put a comment. If you figure out how to do it, because this is an international audience, I can make these t-shirts done like locally for the people, depending on the countries. So if you think that's a good idea also, put a comment. A t-shirt that says Take a Step to a Better You. And also, I want to start, I'll be flashing channels, mentioning channels of those people who are really watching my videos and maybe putting in some action. Just watching to the end and saying what I said, like you learned something, that's where to start. I'm just picking them. And then later I could do it randomly. We'll see. I'll ask for feedback. Let me not waste too much time. Don't forget to leave a comment and to like. You've been leaving comments without liking. Like, and then, of course, subscribe and hit on the bell. The video today, I'm sharing. You know me, I'm always learning. I pay money, by the way, in these courses. I like to learn from those gurus. And now when I see something exciting, I record a video. So that's what I'm doing. I'm in a class. And in this class, there's a lot going on. But one of the things I'm learning is about affirmations. If you are not familiar with affirmations are just statements stating like something to be true. Like I'm happy. I'm happy, I'm grateful, I'm confident, I'm smart. I have a whole video when I was suggesting I am statements and how powerful they are. But these were suggested words. But in this now, I'm learning how to create my own statements. So in this video, please, you have to be patient to go through with it so I can show you how you can create your own statements that are relevant to your own life. That's what this video is about today. So grab somewhere, like a notebook would be great because I'm going to bring you memo lessons. And a bit of paper for today will be good. So, why do we need affirmations. Affirmations are just statements, good statements, positive statements, asserting something like I'm smart, I'm beautiful, I'm successful. But the reason why you need those statements is because of a reverse of things that are happening in our life that are not good. And how does this happen? Why is this so important? You know, if you are old enough, maybe young people may not know, but there was the movie The Secret. In fact, I first saw it on Oprah, the one they were talking about The Secret. And that movie, that's when I was first introduced to the law of attraction and the subconscious mind and all those things. Although I didn't take too much interest, but recently I decided I want to learn more. And that's why I'm in this course and I'm sharing. The gurus, the experts say that when a child is born, between, I think I've mentioned this in my videos already, or maybe you heard me say it, I've mentioned it, that a child from being a baby to about 6, 7 years, they are programmed according to the environment. So a person has a conscious mind and a subconscious mind, but the subconscious mind is programmed around that time. And you know what's so important about the subconscious mind? It's the one that governs our life, although we don't know it. It's like the programming. You know, like how you have a computer and it has a program that runs things. So the subconscious mind is running our life, but we are not aware of it. We are not aware there is a program that happened that was put in us between the age of 0 and 7 or 6 years, 6 or 7 years. And this happened because of the environment we were born in and grew up in. So there are some things. For some people, it was a good programming. If you grew up in an environment that was good and supportive and your mind is healthy and good, that's maybe you don't even need affirmation statements. But for those people who grew up in a negative environment, like you have these limiting beliefs, you don't believe you're good enough, you don't believe you can do this, you don't believe you can be successful. Those are the people I'm talking to today. And by the way, I have to say something. You know, I talked about this, the 80-20 rule. So as I'm speaking right now, I know only 20% will do what I'm about to suggest, but I'm hoping that I'll get a larger number because these things are so important if you want to change your life. And it's free. People are paying money to get what I'm about to share here. I paid money, so I'm sharing it. It's free. Please take it seriously. If you don't have the time to watch it now, save it and watch it later, because I'm asking that you get like a paper somewhere to write. I'm going to go through a process of showing you how you could create your own affirmations, and these are going to be very, very, very useful. So why do we need affirmations? Because we want to reverse the programming, that programming that's negative, that we all have. Many of us have the negative programming. And for some of it, it happened even later. Some things happened because of the relationships you were in, like the environment later in life. Still, we can reverse it. But they say, the experts, that it's not easy to reverse this because this is something, it's like part of you. Can you imagine, like, if someone came, you know, we learn how to walk and walk forward on 2 legs, right? If for some reason something came and said, you know, walking on 2 legs is not good anymore, we all need to walk like animals. We have to get on our, like, use the hands and feet, like we have to go fall down. Can you imagine how long it would take to do that, assuming it was a good thing? So that's what we are doing. We have to reverse something or to learn something that we didn't know. But we have to believe that's good for us because it's going to take a lot of practice. That's why, and you know, the subconscious mind is already running. It runs, it doesn't stop. But they say the good thing about it, it does things. When it believes something to be true, then it becomes true. So if we can impress this subconscious mind that we are smart or we are confident or whatever, by repeating to tell it that I'm here, I'm confident, although you are not. Then it starts creating situations, then you start believing it. And once you click with it, that's when things happen. So you'll see that in the example I'm going to give today, as we are doing this, it's going to be about money. I'm passionate about money and success. So you'll see that, but the goal would be to impress the subconscious mind that we are really successful, we really have the money. And you know, the way it works, situations start happening that line you up with what you are putting in these statements. So please, calm down. I mean, if you're not in a good mood right now, in a good moment, save this video. I want you to do this exercise. We're going to write just one statement today. But if I see that you put in the comments, if you want us to continue to do this, I'll get more statements. I'll bring more videos, we'll do practice, and then we'll write more statements, and then more statements, and then we change our lives, remember? Take a step to better you. That's my intention. So, we are going to practice. We are going to practice, and what I'm sharing here is what I'm learning. So if you are an expert in this issue, I'm not an expert, I'm just sharing. If you're an expert and you think I missed something, please put in the comments. But what I'm repeating here, I think I learned from a very good person, and maybe you'll be watching me, and maybe you've been taught by this same person. So I'm going to share the way they taught me. When you are, I'll go slowly now, giving you some time to look for a pen and paper, somewhere to write. If you want to do it now, please find somewhere to write. And it needs to be wide enough, like a whole piece of paper, not something small, because these are like long statements. I'm waiting. Or pause it. You could pause it. Okay. Please get a pen because you're going to write this. There are two conditions for affirmations to be successful, to do what they're supposed to do. Condition number one, they are written in the present tense. I am, I have, because we are trying to, the subconscious mind will believe it. You have to say it like it has already happened. And once the subconscious mind picks it up and believes it has happened, that's when things start to happen. Don't question this stuff, because it's like if you question gravity, like, oh, where did they learn the gravity? Yes, it's just true. It's just true. So we just try it and see. So, two conditions, if you're already writing. The first one, these statements are going to be in the present tense. Not I will be, but I am. I am already, although you are not. Then number two, we cannot use negative words. Negative words like no or don't or won't, those kinds. We don't use them because the subconscious mind, I think, is stupid. It's good, but stupid, because it cannot differentiate. If you say a statement, let me give you an example. If you say, I have no stress, because it has the word no, it may not understand it really well. That was supposed to be funny, by the way. That the subconscious mind is stupid. You cannot understand the statement, I have no stress. Instead of saying I have no stress, it wants like, I am at ease, I am peaceful. It doesn't like the negative ones. So we're not going to use any negative words in the statement. Now, the other, like for example, debt. When you're talking about debt, like debt, you don't say, I have no debt. You want to say, I have all the money I need, like to fulfill my needs. Don't talk about debt, because then the debt word comes in. For some reason, the experts said avoid using those things you are trying to remove from your life. Okay? Don't use the words. Are you ready? When you are ready, we are going to begin to create a statement. It's going to be about you. I'm going to lead by giving you an example, but you're going to create your own. And it's going to be three. The way we're going to do it is three statements. We create statement number one, and statement number two, and then finally statement number three. But this is going to be about you. So please be patient. Before we can create our own statements, we have to first feel good. Remember, I'm sharing what I'm learning. You cannot create these statements when you are not feeling good. So, we're going to take a moment and feel good. Create a moment to feel good. Please, if this is not a good moment for you to do this, stop it, share it with yourself. Find a way to remember this video, save it, and then also remind yourself in the phone, because we tend to move forward and then forget. This is really, really important. Assume you want a good life. I do. So I'm working. I'm sharing here too. Okay. When you are ready, this is what I taught and I'm sharing. We want to go into a happy moment, a happy place, and then we're going to create that statement. So take a deep breath. We're going to do three. The first one, in, out. Do it 3 times. Close your eyes, by the way, for now, when we're getting to the happy place. Close your eyes as you do this. Take a deep breath in, out. Another one. In, out. While your eyes are still closed, we're going to find a moment in your life. Think about a moment in your life when things were really, really, really bad. Something was really, really hard, but then you worked hard and ended up on top. Like some situation when things were really, really bad, and you ended up doing what you had to do and ended up on top. So what is it? Only you know. Think about your life. Find a moment when things were very bad. You didn't believe you could do it, but then you did and felt very, very good. Only when you get to feeling good, you open up the eyes. Open up your eyes only if you go to find that moment when you feel really, really good, you are happy, you made it, you did it. It was very stressful, it was very tough, but you did it, and you are very, very happy. Only at that time, you open up your eyes, then you continue. You may pause the video, because I'm about to open mine. I'm about to open mine and move on, but if you are not there yet, pause it and wait until you feel really, really happy. You are going back in your life when things were tough and you got better. And you won. You did it. I just go to mine. So I'm open now. Mine are open. When you are ready, open. Because this is what we are going to do. After you feeling good, you have to be feeling good, no stress. No stress, so that we can create this one statement. Later, because I don't want a very long video, later you can go on and create more like it, but we're going to create just one. But if you put in a comment that you really want to do this again, I'll bring more statements. I could create like short videos, because today I've started on the process. Then later I'll just continue and say today we are writing another statement. But today is going to be about money situation. Okay? Money situation. And this is what I want you to write. Remember I said we're going to do 3 statements, but the final one is the one we want to use. But the way we get to it, we have to go through this process. Remember, I'm learning, I'm sharing. So first, write something you don't like in your life right now concerning money. For example, this is what I wrote. I wrote as an example, by the way. It's not just me, it's not mine, it's just an example. I don't like it that I don't make enough money from my job to pay all my bills and everything else I need. Just listen to me now, because I'm going to ask you to create your own. I don't like it that I don't make enough money from my job to pay all the bills, all my bills, and also to pay for everything else I need. So I don't like it. That's something you don't like. So please write your own statement. What don't you like about your money situation? I don't like it that I think we may have to pause this as you write, because I'm moving on. After you write the I don't like statement, after you write that down, you're going to write statement number 2. And that statement number 2 is going to say why you don't like that. Why you don't like that situation that you wrote down. Now, my example is, I don't like it because now I have to work 2 jobs and stay away from my children, I stay away from my children, my husband, my wife, my family, because I have to work 2 jobs to be able to pay my bills. I don't like it because, this is like statement number 2, because I have to work double, triple, whatever I have to do to pay your bills, and then makes you stay away from your children, from your family, from your husband, wife, whatever. You don't like it. You don't like it. Why? Because that it makes you miss your people, makes you too busy all the time. You don't even rest, all that. Why you don't like it? And then after you write statement number 2, we're going to write statement number 3. And statement number 3 is going to be the affirmation we need. We have to go through that process to create the right affirmation, because the affirmations work well if they get your feelings. The feelings. You have to feel good about the statement you are reading. So, this is the statement I came up with. The statement you come up with has to come from both what you don't like and why you don't like it. Then you create statement number 3. Let me give you an example of what I wrote as my final statement. By the way, we are ending. This is the end of the video. It's not like after I give you the last statement that you're going to write too. But it's not going to be like mine. You're writing your statement that comes from those 2. Mine says, now, in the current situation, I'm happy and grateful now that I work flexible hours, earning enough money to pay for everything I want and need, and I can be with my children, my husband, my wife, my family, anytime I want. So you are taking those negatives and creating a positive statement. You consider what you don't like and why you don't like it, and create a good statement. This will be your affirmation. And then you have to repeat it every day. So for me, by the way, this is not about me exactly. I just wrote this statement as an example. I'm happy and grateful now that I work flexible hours, earning enough money to pay for everything I want and need, and I can be with my children, my husband, or my wife, family members, anytime I want. So that would be your statement. Now, if you want to create more statements, you have to go through that same process. Remember, don't create statements unless you are happy, you are feeling good. That's how you start. Then think about step 1, think about what you don't like. Step number 2, think about why you don't like it. And then from those 2 statements, create a third statement, which would be the I am affirmation. And remember, don't use the no, don't, those negative words And also, don't use, every statement has to be present, the present tense. Please, I would like to hear what you have to say about what you just did here. I know there are experts watching me. How did I do? I've never done this before. I'm just sharing. I was excited to share. I said, this, I need to tell my people. So please, give a comment. Leave a comment. Did you follow everything I said? Because I have an accent. I don't know, because at first I wanted to put it on the board. But then on the board, this was too much information. And also, sometimes on the board, still you can't read it right. So I said, let me just say these words. Hopefully they will understand me. Please leave a comment, because I intend to share more of what I'm learning, but in this format. In this format, okay. Because I use the board mostly for like business stuff, but this one, I wanted to sit here and just share like this. Let me know if this was okay, and if it's useful, and if you want to do it. Are you the 20%? The Pareto principle says only 20% will do it. So are you in the 20% or the 80%? Please be in the 20, even higher. Okay, that's my video today. Please leave a comment. And like I said, I'm going to start analyzing the comments. I already have an idea of which people are supporting my message here. And I'm going to be picking out names, maybe 2 every time, and talk about them here. That I appreciated their comment. And then I'll be putting their channel on the screen, asking others to check them out. That's what I could do now. And then the t-shirt idea, if you think it's a good idea, I'll do them locally. I'll find someone in the country to print. I'll give the logo. They'll go print, and share. Later, we'll be winning t-shirts on this channel. That's my intention. Okay, like I always end them, take good care of yourself. Take good care of your families. Take good care of your health. Take a step to a better you, but don't leave without liking and putting a comment and subscribing and sharing, all those nice things. And write more statements and tell me if you want me to continue this in future. The statement I bring will be different, not like a money one. It will be a different topic. Okay? Take a step to a better you. Bye-bye.